Here we are again for another installment of Let's Fix That Car. What we have here is a Chevy Impala 2008, but now the complaint currently is to do with the brakes. What I've found is happening is I'm pushing the brake pedal and I'm pushing it really far down. I'm releasing a little bit and the brake pedal is pushing back on my foot. Like it's trying to push my foot up. It's a weird thing to happen, but it's happening. Now, I've had this happen on at least one other car. Now, mind you, these are high mileage cars, 400,000 kilometers and counting, if not higher. This one's almost 500, but still. Now, what I found on the other car is going to help me and it's going to help you guys for this car, because I went through all the trouble of changing the brake booster on the last car when I didn't have to. So now, what's happening is behind the master cylinder, the brake booster is sucking vacuum. There's a little split seal. Where's my other booster? My other booster is back here. Okay, well, here's my other booster. Now, this part comes out and there's a seal right here. This thing here, but you see it ripped? That's what happens. Now, I'm going to go back over to the other car and I'm going to try to have you hear the noise that the other one's making. Okay, here we are back at the car. Now, I'm going to stick the phone in there, because that's what I'm using to record this. You may hear suction, you may not. The engine's kind of loud. There's a bit of an exhaust leak too, but we're going to see if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a pretty distinct sound of vacuum there. Now I'm going to pull this master off and I'm going to check this one because this car just came in. But my assumption is that that seal there is no good. I'll check back and I'll let you know. Okay, so it's about 5 minutes later and I have pulled the airbox and whatever out of the way. I got my light out. I just took the two nuts off for the master. I'm about to pull the master out of the way. And we're going to see just what happened. Master's right out of the way. I suspect this rubber diaphragm here to be NFG. Come on. I can't exactly grab it, so I gotta go get some trusty tools. So we can get in there and grab it. Watch. Guaranteed it. Broken. Just like the other one. Fucking split. So now, I'm just going to change this rubber diaphragm, stick it all back together, because it took me literally 5 minutes to pull it apart. And Bob's your uncle. I don't have to change a brake booster. And neither will you if you watch this video and fix your problem. So hopefully you like it. Look at that. Just that little problem. Now mind you, like I say, these are high mileage cars, 400,000 kilometers and counting. This one's got 480 on it, the other one had 410. So, but it's the first I've ran into this problem. I'm sure there's some other fleet guys out there that may experience the same issues. So, I'm just going to go aside to one of my scrap cars, steal this off, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So, hope this helped you. Have a good one. I'm outside in the engine bay of an Impala, one of my parts cars that I'm going to steal the same part off of. So, I know some of you may not have this luxury, but at least you got the know-how. I'm just finishing taking off the master here. I don't care too much about the master. What I want is behind it. Get all my trusty tools. Just to grab that and pull her out. This one better work. Looks to be like it's in good shape to me. Beautiful. That's the part you need. Now you will not fuck up your brake booster by taking that out. The only thing you gotta be worried of is sometimes there's a seal, sometimes there isn't, depending on the brake booster. But as long as you don't damage anything taking it out, you'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Finally here, last step if you're using used parts like I am. The one on the left is the one that came out of this car. The one on the right is the one that came out of the parts car. So I switched it on to the good part. Now this part just goes back into the master. Just much like that. And you can't really screw it up as long as you put it back in where it comes from when you use the right one. So I'm going to fill this all back together and verify that it's repaired, but it should be. And yeah, it should be perfect. So hopefully you don't have the same problem, but if you do, hope this helps you. Okay, we got the repair verified. She runs, she starts, it's not doing what it was doing, there's no hissing noise over here anywhere. Nothing at all. Just the engine noise. So, if you run into this problem, I highly recommend doing this, because like I said, on the last car I changed the brake booster, and that's a fucking pain in the ass, and I don't want anybody to do that if they don't have to. Because this stupid thing is not easy to get out. And then once I finally got it out and I examined it, I realized that this broken bit of rubber here was the reason for the booster change, and I was kind of pissed off at myself. So, not making that mistake again. Best of luck. Happy hunting.